Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the University of Texas in San Antonio, May 2018 commencement ceremony for the College of Architecture, Construction and Planning, the College of Business, the College of Public Policy, and the Honors College. Ladies and gentlemen, the University Marshal Julius Grabu, bearing the mace, has entered the Alamodome. The mace traces its roots to the medieval period when it was a weapon used by mounted knights in Western Europe. It has been a symbol of scholarship and integrity for universities since the 11th century. Today, the University Marshal carries the mace to indicate the solemnity of the occasion and the confirmation of the academic process. Please welcome the members of the stage party as they enter the Alamodome. The stage party includes the university president, our student regent, the provost, our speaker for the day, and members of the university leadership and the academic deans of today's colleges at today's ceremony.
To officially open the May 2018 commencement ceremony of the University of Texas at San Antonio, will the University Marshal bearing the mace and the banner marshals conveying the banners for the College of Architecture, Construction and Planning, the College of Business, and the Honors College, please come position the mace and post the banners. Will all please rise for singing of the national anthem led by UTSA student Joseph Heron.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting
Please be seated. Good afternoon. The UTSA faculty, university administrators and staff, and our community of UTSA graduates welcome you, our guests, to the UTSA Commencement. I'm Molly Agrawal, the Interim Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, and will serve as today's Master of Ceremonies. It is now my pleasure to introduce members of the stage party, whom I'll ask to stand and be recognized. I ask you to hold your applause until all members of the stage party have been recognized. Taylor Amy, President of the University of Texas at San Antonio. Lorenzo Gomez, Chairman and former CEO of Geekdom and a keynote speaker for today's ceremony. Sam Gonzalez, Vice President for Student Affairs. Lisa Blazer, Interim Vice President for Strategic Enrollment. Bernard Arulanandam, Interim Vice President for Research, Economic Development, and Knowledge Enterprise. Kathy Funk-Baxter, Vice President for Business Affairs. Margie French, Vice President for External Affairs. Jude Valdez, Vice President for Community Services. Andrew Waterman, President of the UTSA Alumni Association. Debrina Abeniga, Dean of the Graduate School. John Murphy, Dean of the College of Architecture, Construction, and Planning. Jerry Sanders, Dean of the College of Business. Rogelio Saenz, Dean of the College of Public Policy. Sean Kelly, Dean of the Honors College. Dean Hendricks, Dean of Libraries. Julius Gribeau, Professor of Architecture and University Marshal. Sandeep Langer, Assistant Professor of Construction Science. Jonathan Clark, Assistant Professor of Management. Lloyd Potter, Professor of Demography, and Chase Fossey, Lecturer of the Honors College and representing the faculty of the Honors College. I also would like to point out we have with us today a student regent from the UT system, Hasiel Castro, and I'll be introducing him soon. Please join me now in welcoming members of our stage party. Thank you. You may be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce the University of Texas System Student Regent, Hasiel Castro. While pursuing his educational goal of a master's degree in finance with a concentration in real estate finance and development, Hasiel is the first UTSA student to serve as a UT System Student Regent. He was selected by the Texas governor amongst 230,000 students to serve in this role. Hasiel has been a tremendous advocate for UTSA and for the city of San Antonio. While serving as the student regent, he has worked at KIPP San Antonio, run a dance company, and taken care of his growing family, all while keeping his love for his community at the forefront of every initiative. Please join me in welcoming student regent Hasiel Castro.
Muy buenas tardes, ¿cómo están? Se ven pero bien chulos. First of all, I want to congratulate the ones that truly deserve to be recognized today. Really, without you, none of us would be here this afternoon. Primeramente quiero reconocer a ustedes, mamás, porque sin su amor, su pasión, ninguno de nosotros estaría aquí esta tarde. So if you're a mom on the audience, or if you're a student and a mom, eres una mamá que está en la audiencia, o si eres estudiante y mamá, por favor, si te pones de pie para reconocerte. Un aplauso fuerte para nuestras mamás. Pueden tomar asiento. Muchísimas gracias. Thank you very much. Es muy importante que al salir de esta institución, que continuamente nos acordemos y reconozcamos a todos aquellos que han invertido en tu educación, en esta formación que es tan importante. It is very important that as you become alumni of this institution, that you remember to recognize and thank those inside and outside the organization and within your family that helped you get to this very important time. Y no nada más reconocer, sino reinvertir, así como se ha invertido en tu futuro estos últimos años. Not only is it important to remember and recognize, but to reinvest in your institution, your family, that invested in you over the past number of years, whether that means coaching, whether that's giving guidance to a family member, whether that's hiring in the future new graduates of this institution. It is important that you stay connected to one another, that you become a support system for those coming after you. Ustedes pueden invertir como tutores, dando un buen consejo a un familiar, en algún punto dando trabajo a aquellos que están graduando de esta institución. Es importante que se mantengan conectados y no nada más en Facebook, sino que se conviertan en un apoyo para sus familias, para los que están a su alrededor y para los que vienen detrás de ustedes. Así es que felicidades a todos ustedes graduados. Congratulations to all of you graduating today. Happy Mother's Day, and go change the world. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Hasiel. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce UTSA's 6th president, Dr. Taylor Amy. As an advocate for urban serving public higher education, Dr. Amy is passionate about UTSA's role as San Antonio's University of the Future by preparing graduates to tackle our society's grandest challenges. Since assuming the presidency last fall, Dr. Amy has outlined a very strong vision for UTSA as a learning and research enterprise and the next generation Hispanic serving institution that fosters opportunities and prosperity for our city and for our world. Dr. Amy's experiences as an administrative leader, a researcher, inventor, and professor influenced his perspective as a champion of student success, experiential learning, and cradle-to-career education. Please join me now in welcoming President Taylor Amy.
Good afternoon, class of 2018. This is a wonderful, special, amazing day. We're here to celebrate you. Before diving in, there are a bunch of things I need to do, so I'm going to be giving out a few homework assignments in a second, so get ready. And as you know, or you may know, I get this notebook that I'm supposed to read from. It's hard for me to not go off script and do things a little bit differently. So the first thing I want to do a little bit differently is to make sure we give Hasiel Castro a wonderful shout out for all that he's done for UTSA and UT system. He is our first regent from UTSA, student regent from UTSA, and I've worked very closely with him over this last year, and you don't know how supportive he has been of all of you. He and his wife, Amanda, have become good friends, and their 2 kids, if things work out correctly, are going to be future Roadrunners. So let's give Hasiel a wonderful shout out. Now, up on the platform with me are 3 colleagues. Molly, would you stand? Jude, would you stand? And Kathy, would you stand? These are 3 of my leadership team colleagues. Molly is leaving UTSA to go become the chancellor at the University of Missouri, Kansas City. And Jude and Kathy are retiring. So we're going to say goodbye to them today. This is the last graduation ceremony that all 3 will be attending. But all 3 have given their heart and soul to the Roadrunner Nation and to this family. And I would just want to take a moment to say thank you to the 3 of them for all that they've done for UTSA. Thank you. Now, those of you that know me also know I love music. And we've had a very special opportunity today with our band program, with the horn section from Sosa, from our soloists. I saw Bobby DeLeon directing the horn section up here and the orchestra over there just a few seconds ago. We have the best music program in the world, and they bring so much to our culture and life as a Roadrunner. Let's give a big shout out to Ron Ellis, and all the folks who are doing music today. Okay, Hasiel stole a little bit of my thunder, but I'm going to do this too because, you know, moms are essential. Moms are the real thing. If you're a mother, as a student, faculty member, a guest on the platform here, please stand. Please stand. All mothers, please stand. Let's give a big shout out to the mothers. Happy Mother's Day. Yeah, you're the best. We would not be here today if it wasn't for the fabulous work that our faculty do. Faculty, please stand. Faculty up here in the audience, please stand. You all have given your heart and soul to our students. You've made sure that their success was of prime interest to you, and your passion for them is obvious. Their success today is your success. And I just want to make sure that you understand that we all appreciate you, all that you do, that you are the core of this university. And without you, we would not be able to be here today celebrating the success of our students. So, faculty members, thank you so much for all that you do. Let's give our faculty a big shout out. Yeah. Thank you. Now, here's where the homework assignment gets a little interesting. If you're a family member, friend, acquaintance of the graduates, please rise. All of you, please rise. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't this great? No, you have to keep standing. Keep standing. You all have given your love to your son or daughter or family member or friend, sister or brother, cousin. Your passion for them, your love for them has enabled them, your friends, colleagues, family members to succeed as students. And we all want to give you a shout out for the fact that you lent your son or daughter, family member or friend to us for these few short years so that they could get an education. We just want to say thank you to all of you for making this possible. Thank you. All right, to all of you graduates, please rise. Soon to be graduates. Yeah. This is what makes today so special. The students in front of you have persevered tenaciously. Many of you have spent your time with us while you're still spending time with family. You've frequently worked 1, 2, 3, 4 jobs to put yourself through school. You've learned all that you've learned with us. You're prepared to go out and change the world. We all want to just thank you for your determination, each and every one of you, for being here today, for succeeding, and for preparing to go on with the rest of your life and do great things. We want to give you a huge shout out. Congratulations, class of 2018. Thank you. Thank you. You can sit now, but we're not done with the homework assignments. If you're a first-gen student, you're wearing a stole that shows that you're a first-gen. Would you please stand up? That's right. Look at the number of first-gen students we have. Your success is marvelous. Thank you. Thank you for persevering and being here today. Thank you. Thank you. And finally, this also applies to all of our guests, but if you're a student veteran or a veteran visiting today with us, please stand. We would like to recognize your service. Thank you. Thank you for all that you've done. We have a moment here for some reflection. I'll be brief. My thoughts are very similar to Hasiel's. The first is, we would like to believe that in your time with us, we've given you the opportunity to learn and grow and assemble tools that will allow you to go out into the world and be successful, to do the things that you're planning, to realize no small dreams, to dream big. There's one thing I really would like you to do, and I think we've prepared you for this moment. Go out and change the world. You have the ability to do this. If you work collectively, if you embrace this idea, you all have the power to do this. It's your obligation to go out and participate and change the world and make it a better place. Please do that. We're counting on you. As you do this, though, you also have a special opportunity. The second thing I'd like to ask you to think about is this. Give back to the world. Give back to your family, your community, your place of employment. Volunteer, participate. You have abilities to change the world in many ways, but one of them is to be generous in applying your talent to benefit others. So feel free to give back. It's important to do that. And lastly, and this is important too, you are a Roadrunner. Please stay connected with us. You'll hear in a little bit from Andrew Waterman about the Roadrunner Alumni Association. Please join. Come back at homecoming. Come back to a football game. Come visit your classmates, your roommates. Come back and see your faculty. Come back and see me. I'd love to hear where your life is going and what you're doing. Please stay connected to the Roadrunner Nation. We want to hear about all of your successes and where you're going with your life. It's important to do that too. And now I get the great pleasure of introducing your keynote speaker. And I have to say, his story is a remarkable one, and there's a little bit of envy involved too. Lorenzo and I have become good friends, and he and I are collaborating on things, exploring things around where San Antonio's going. But I have this incredible envy. If you notice and watch carefully, you'll see that he's going to come up to the podium and he's wearing shorts. And I have to say, that's kind of an interesting thing to think about. I wouldn't mind being able to do that myself. Lorenzo's story is a fascinating one. He began his career stocking shelves at the Handy Andy grocery store here in San Antonio. From those humble beginnings, Lorenzo applied lessons learned from his entry-level jobs to catapult himself into high-impact positions. Today, Lorenzo is known throughout our city as the chairman of the board and former CEO of Geekdom, a community of technology companies in downtown San Antonio and the largest co-working space in Texas. Over a 5-year period, Geekdom experienced 1,000% membership growth, generating 658 new jobs and over $70 million in capital investment in new companies. But his work in Geekdom is just the beginning, just the beginning. Lorenzo is also a co-founder of TechBlock, an organization dedicated to changing San Antonio's economic landscape through its tech ecosystem. And last but not least, he's the co-founder and current chairman of the 80/20 Foundation, a philanthropic organization dedicated to investing in the future of San Antonio. These impressive professional experiences stem from a decade spent at Rackspace, the country's largest managed cloud provider based right here in San Antonio, where he worked closely with its co-founder, Graham Weston. All of these roles position Lorenzo perfectly for the work he's doing today to generate the next 10,000 tech jobs for downtown San Antonio. Lorenzo's work to develop San Antonio's ecosystem has had a significant impact on our city, helping to convert a dormant urban sector of San Antonio into a thriving entrepreneurial hub. Thanks to Lorenzo, our new downtown tech corridor is populated with hundreds of startups, business accelerators, and non-traditional educational organizations. We were fortunate to have Lorenzo share his wisdom with us last November as a panelist during our symposium celebrating the 20th anniversary of our downtown campus. I was genuinely impressed with his ability to engage others with his vision, and I learned that Lorenzo and I have some things in common. Most notably, we both share a passion for advancing San Antonio as a world-class center for technology development. If you'd like to learn more about Lorenzo's story, here's another homework assignment. I encourage you to pick up his book titled Cilantro Diaries, Business Lessons from the Most Unlikely Places. It's a perfect read for any graduate looking for advice on finding a mentor, building a network, and moving beyond entry-level jobs. As you're about to see, Lorenzo is a compelling storyteller with a passion for entrepreneurship. His dedication to making our city a better place is truly inspirational, and I'm so pleased that he is here to share his thoughts with you today. Please join me in giving this dude a big Roadrunner welcome. Wait.
Yikes. Thank you for that, Dr. Amy. Class of 2018, I gotta tell you, you look really, really, really ridiculously good looking. Congratulations on this amazing day, and because I can't stop the momentum now, can we get another round of applause for all of our mothers in the house? I don't know, you may not know this, but there is no greater gift you can give your mothers today than to walk across this stage. So, as the great philosopher Nacho Libre once said, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. I don't know if you know this or not, but today you're gonna leave the Alamo Dome with more than just a degree. Today you're gonna leave the Alamo Dome with a professional toolbox. It's a special toolbox, and over the years that you've been here, you have been putting skills and knowledge in that toolbox, and it's amazing. But I am here to tell you about the next tool that you need to put in your toolbox. This tool is so special that you could spend your entire career trying to hunt it down, and it would be a career well spent. This tool is called the Personal Board of Directors, and I'm gonna tell you about it in a second. As President Amy said, I recently wrote a book called the Cilantro Diaries, and there's two things you need to know. The first one is the entire book is about this topic, but secondly, when I published it, I thought my mom was gonna be the only one that bought 10 copies. And it turns out that UTSA bought the other 10. My very first job was working at a little grocery store called Handy Andy. You may have heard of it. But that's not what I want to tell you about today. Today I want to tell you about the second job that I ever had. The second job I ever had is important to me because it was the first time I ever felt like I was on the winning team, that I had joined the winning team. And it was when I went to work at a local company that was a grocery store you may have heard of called H-E-B. Do we have any H-E-B partners in the house? That's what I'm talking about. For those of you that don't know, when you work at H-E-B, everybody at H-E-B is called a partner. And when you work in a store, every store has a store number. I happen to be a partner at H-E-B number 5. Right? That's right. We got some partners in the house from number 5. I was not expecting that. The reason I wanted to work at number 5 was that all 3 of my brothers and 2 of my sisters worked there. It was a Gomez tradition. I loved it, and when I got hired as a bagger, then I got promoted to cashier, and then I got the big Baghdaddy promotion in the produce department. And I'm here to tell you today that when I was in produce, no one in the history of H-E-B could stack lettuce faster than this vato right here. I was an animal. One day, my mom came home from shopping at H-E-B number 5, my store. I was at home doing homework at the kitchen table, and as I helped my mom unload the groceries, she was very excited about something. She said, "Mijo, I was at H-E-B number 5 today, and I was going through your department, and as I turned the corner, bam, there it was. I saw it. I saw your picture above the cilantro." I said, "What?" I had totally forgotten that the managers had taken all of our pictures and put them up so that customers could ask for our help by name. And then she said, "Mijo, I'm so proud of you." I immediately felt both embarrassed and annoyed at the exact same time. I said, "Oh, thanks, Mom, that's cool." But in my mind, I was thinking, this is the worst thing ever. I thought to myself, having my picture above the cilantro for no reason is not going to be the pinnacle of my career. I said, I'm not going out like that. I need to tell you today on this glorious Mother's Day that of course I wanted my mom to be proud of me. But if I wanted my picture above the cilantro, I wanted to do something worthy of having it up there. And that's why I'm here today. 19 years later, I finally figured it out. And I'm come to tell you what it is. It's about the personal board of directors. In my career journey, I happened to be lucky enough to be hired as one of the first 100 employees at Rackspace. The year was 2001, and I was 20 years old. Some of you are thinking, was there even an internet in 2001? And I assure you, there barely was. Facebook didn't actually exist. When I worked at Rackspace, we had this amazing thing that the company did every month that they still do today. It was called the open book meeting. And every month, the leaders of the company would get the whole company in a room like this, and they would walk us through the health of the business. They would show us the financials, how much revenue we brought in, how much customers we lost, what we paid in rent, how much commissions the sales guys got. Oh my goodness, they made a lot of money. And it was amazing. And our leaders would walk us through the strategy for that year. And I remember thinking to myself, these are the smartest guys I've ever met in my entire life. Their names were Graham Weston, Lanham Napier, and Lou Mormon. Then one day at Open Book, they said something about the Rackspace Board of Directors. I had never heard of such a thing. And when they said it, it was almost said with hushed tones and reverence. I felt like there was a prayer candle there somewhere in the background. And after the meeting, I pulled someone aside and I said, hey, what is a board of directors? This person told me that somewhere out there were about 10 men and women that were there to give the CEO and the executives counsel and advice. They were there to keep the company on track, and they even held the awesome power of being able to hire and fire the CEO. I thought to myself, this is crazy. You mean to tell me that these three guys, who I already thought were the smartest dudes on the planet, had people they reported to that may have possibly been smarter? It was insanity. As the guy told me about the board of directors, I stopped listening because all I could imagine in my head was the Jedi Council from Star Wars. And I imagined everybody in that room had a big bushy beard and a Gandalf hat, and that they were dropping bombs of wisdom on my CEO. It was amazing. That was also the moment when I realized that everybody needs help. That's when I realized that even the smartest, most successful people have counselors that they go to for help. And that's when the game changed for me. The problem with this new revelation was that I realized that the world has lied to us. The world has told us that Steve Jobs and Mark Zuckerberg and Bill Gates did it all by themselves. And I don't want to take away from their accomplishments, so let me just say this. It is true that one person can do world-changing things, but it is also true that nothing world-changing happens by just one person. If you think of the most successful person you admire and you pull the curtain back on their life, you will find that they had a board of directors, even if they didn't call it that. Maybe it was a spouse, maybe it was a childhood friend, maybe it was a professor or teacher. They all had someone. Bill Gates had Paul Allen. Steve Jobs had Wozniak. Without Roy Disney, Walt Disney would have been a homeless idea guy. Even The Godfather had a counselor named Tom Higgins. Jesus had the 12 disciples. And when The Godfather and Jesus have something in common, it's got to be true. It just has to be true. When I look back on my career, I realized that any of the success that I had was because I accidentally stumbled upon a personal board of directors. These were the people that I had allowed to fight me, to encourage me, and to speak hard truths into my life. They were the only people that I would allow to tell me when I was self-deceived, that I was looking at the world incorrectly. They changed my life, and you need at least one today. It was a board member in my career that called me one day. His name was Dax Moreno. And he said, you need to leave produce, and you need to come join me at this computer store called Gateway Computers. By the way, if I sold you a Gateway, I'm sorry. I should have sold you a Dell. He said, you need to come work here. And I said, dude, do you know how fresh the cilantro is this season? There's no way I'm doing that. That board member dragged me kicking and screaming into the new technology world, and he changed my life. It was another board member that said, dude, I'm working at this crazy tiny little company you've never heard of called Rackspace, and you need to come downtown and work there. We'll probably go out of business, but it's awesome. You should come work here. It was another board member named Anna Bowman that put me on the second plane ride of my life to the city of London. It was another board member named Jessica Gracia who convinced me to move to the United Kingdom and live there for 3 years. She said, I know you're scared, Lorenzo, but it'll change the way you view the world. She was absolutely right. She changed my life. I once had to pick between 2 amazing promotions at the same time at Rackspace. I didn't know how to make the decision. It was a board member that said, pick the one where you'll learn the most skills. Do you have someone like that? You need someone. So you might think to yourself, okay, I'm sold. How do I pick these board members? Who is good enough to be on my board? I'm here to tell you that the only people that deserve to be on your board of directors are the people that you deputize. No one is entitled to a spot. Not your parents, not your spouse, not your BFF. The only people are the people that you decide on. It is the gift that only you can give. You might be thinking of someone as I speak. If you think of someone that fits the bill, go deputize them today. Tell them, I want you to be on my personal board of directors. I need you. I need to grapple the big questions with you in life. The questions that you can't Google the answers to. That's what you need. The journey for one board member starts today. If you don't have one, it's okay. But the great odyssey begins today. As a matter of fact, they could be sitting next to you right now. And so I want everybody in the Alamo Dome right now to look at the person on their left and right, and I want you to tell them, you might be good enough for my board of directors. All right, this is not Tinder. Stop trying to get phone numbers. As you walk across this stage today, and as you leave this building, I want to encourage you to reject the great lie. The great lie that all the great titans of the world did it by themselves. It's not true. It is not the lone wolf that achieves a great career. I'm here to tell you that life and work are a team sport. And if you do it with your board, you will get further faster than you ever could have imagined. So start the odyssey today. All you need is one. One good board member will not let you fall into ruin. Find one today. And only then can you claim your rightful place in the winner's circle and hang your picture above the cilantro at HEB number 5. Congratulations to each and every one of you, and happy Mother's Day to all our mothers. Thank you.
Dude, thank you. I have one last homework assignment. So the doctoral students and terminal degree students will be coming up in a little bit, and we'll do a little platform thing here. And then it's the turn of the master's students and the undergraduate baccalaureate students that are going to come up. And I have some instructions for you. I'm going to be standing right over there, right next to the other podium. And if you desire, you can shake my hand. If you feel like it, you can do a fist bump. You can do 2 fist bumps. You could do a high five. You could do 2 high fives. You could do a single wing, a double wing. I can't do chest bumps, that's not allowed. And selfies are pretty tough because the flow is going by pretty quickly. But if you're interested in any of those things, when you come out the magic door there, that's the magic door in case you didn't know that, I'll be standing looking at you. Give me a sense of what it is. If you want to do any of those, just give me a signal and I'll be ready. And if I've met you, if you're in SGA, in SOSA, you play rugby, you play lacrosse, I've seen you on campus. You do undergraduate research. You've had pizza with me. Say something. Tell me about it and remind me about it, because that'll be that moment that I have with you, and I want to hear about that experience. So remind me if you feel like it. So we'll see you up here in a little bit. Congratulations, class of 2018.
I want to thank you, Lorenzo. I've been doing this for many, many years. This is one of the best commencement speeches I've ever heard. Thank you. Today's ceremony honors first those graduates who have completed the requirements for the doctoral degree in his or her respective field. Dean Abinyiga will certify today's doctoral degree candidates.
Will all the doctoral degree candidates please rise and remain standing? President Amy, it is a privilege to present these candidates to the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy in Accounting, Applied Demography, Applied Statistics, Finance, Information Technology, Management and Organizational Studies, and Marketing. The graduate faculties of the College of Business and Public Policy have recommended that the candidates who stand before you, having completed all academic requirements, are entitled to receive their degrees. President Amy will confer the doctoral degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested by law in the Board of Regents of the University of Texas System, I now confer upon each of you the respective academic degree for which you've been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, obligations, and joy pertaining thereto, and I offer each and every one of you my sincerest congratulations. Congratulations. This is a special day.
Will the doctoral candidates and their major professors please come forward to be invested with the hood? The investiture of the hood is symbolic of the passing of the guard from one generation to the next. During the investiture, a faculty advisor places the hood over the head of the student, signifying his or her success in completing the graduate program. For many, it also symbolizes the culmination of their graduate studies and the transition from being a protege to a peer.
The following students are receiving a doctoral degree from the College of Business. Major professors will be investing the hood for each student. Carlos Bauer, accompanied by Major Professor Suman Basroy and Robert Palmater. William Luce, accompanied by Major Professor Matthew W. McCarter. Jerome A. McWilliams, accompanied by Major Professor Jennifer Yee and Emika T. Toise. Yu Tao, accompanied by Major Professor Kang Yi and Dashang Li. This concludes the doctoral degree candidates from the College of Business. The following students are receiving a doctoral degree from the College of Public Policy. The major professors will be investing the hood for each student. Dorian Lopez Galindo, accompanied by Major Professor Gabriela Sanchez Soto. Jose Luis Laro, accompanied by Major Professor P. Janelle Sparks. Lorenzo D. Sanchez, accompanied by Major Professor Corey S. Sparks. This concludes the doctoral degree candidates from the College of Public Policy.
Next, we honor those graduates who have completed the requirements for the Master of Architecture degree, which is a terminal degree in the discipline. Dean Abiniga will certify the Master of Architecture candidates from the College of Architecture, Construction, and Planning.
Will all the Master of Architecture degree candidates please rise and remain standing? President Amy, upon recommendation of the graduate faculty of the College of Architecture, Construction, and Planning, I certify to you that the candidates who stand before you, having completed all academic requirements, are entitled to receive the Master of Architecture degree. President Amy will confer the Master of Architecture degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested by law in the Board of Regents of the University of Texas system, I now confer upon each of you the respective academic degree for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, obligations, and joy pertaining thereto, and I offer each and every one of you my sincerest congratulations. Congratulations.
We ask graduates receiving the Master of Architecture degree to please come forward to receive congratulations from Dean Abiniga and Dean Murphy.
The following students are receiving a Master of Architecture degree from the College of Architecture, Construction, and Planning. Cristel Celine Areola. Christina Berlenga. Jose Michel Brambila. Valeria Rocio Brizuela. Dustin Lynn Buckley. Laura Margarita Bustillos. Carla Isabel Caldero Acamero. Arthur Yogesh Chadwa. Brandon Kriya. Elzade Leon. Keith Ryan Fay. Jennifer Ashley Garza. Cecilia Britannia Gonzalez. Shari Leauza. Emily Ann Lopez. Sarah Teresa Lutz. Stephanie Jean Mendiola. Gustavo Ochoa. Claudia Rendon Padilla. Jose Antonio Rodriguez. Abraham Sanchez. Maitri Milan Satya. Tomei Sebastian. Troy Thomas Tynan. This concludes the Master of Architecture degree candidates from the College of Architecture, Construction, and Planning.
Next, we honor those graduates who have completed the requirements for the master's degree in their respective fields. Dean Abeniga will certify the master's degree candidates.
Will the master's degree candidates please rise and remain standing? President Amy, it is a privilege to present candidates for the degrees of Masters of Accountancy, Masters of Arts in Economics, Master of Business Administration, Masters of Business Administration and Public Health dual degree, Master of Public Administration, Master of Science in Applied Statistics, Architecture, Business, Criminal Justice and Criminology, Data Analytics, Finance, Information Technology, Management of Technology, Urban and Regional Planning, and a Master's of Social Work. The respective graduate faculties of the College of Architecture, Construction, and Planning, Business, and Public Policy have recommended those who stand before you, having completed all academic requirements, receive their master's degrees. President Amy will confer the master's degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested by law in the Board of Regents of the University of Texas System, I now confer upon each of you the respective academic degree for which you've been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, obligations, and joy pertaining thereto, and I offer each and every one of you my sincerest congratulations. Job well done. Congratulations, everybody.
We ask graduates receiving master's degrees, beginning with the College of Architecture, Construction, and Planning, to come forward to receive congratulations from Dean Abeniga and your college dean.
The following students are receiving a master's degree from the College of Architecture, Construction, and Planning. Melissa Ann Bryant. Miranda Garrison. Sean R. Gresler. Marcus Anthony Huerta. Riley Hart Metcalf. Rodolfo Alejandro Munoz. Anibim Dut Satumani. Forrest James Wilson. This concludes the master's degree candidates from the College of Architecture, Construction, and Planning. The following students are receiving a master's degree from the College of Business. Marydel Tayoman Abana. Yvonne Catherine Addison. Alma Lilia Aguilar. Kuwaja Taha Imud. Alexandro F. Alcala. Emily Ann Althusser. Alicia Lili M. Arabagana. Elana Teresa Bell. Brian Patrick Arriaga. Liliana Rebecca Barrera. Eamon Baharoun. Juan Bastia. Randolph Charles Bermeya. Renal Rajamekur Bakta. Jose Adolfo Bacas. Brian Christopher Booth. Sarah Elizabeth Brantley. Cheyenne Michelle Brubaker. Derek James Bull. Tracy D. Day. Cariel de la Garza Torres. Sarah Dice. Scott Allen Donahue. Ray Ray Du. Tiffany Nicole Durr. Anatelia Estrada Cantu. Yasmin Simone Everett. Melody Ray Florence. Deasia Flores. Charles B. Francis Jr.
Abigail Clar Friels. Diana Rosa Gari Diaz. Alan Garza. Juan Keanu Lazo Garza. Shakira Hunter Gavazi. Julio Cesar Gonzalez. Kevin M. Graham. Rebecca Megan Grams. Aaron Edward Gray. Jeffrey S. Griffith. Francisco Guerra. Nicholas Daniel Gutierrez. Richard Wayne Hackney II. Sitkina Hakamudin. David Michael Harrison. Kristen E. Hendricks. Patrick Herbelin. Abigail Jean Hernandez. Kristen Maria Hernandez. Kelsey Marie Burdett. Cara Nicole Calvert. Zachary James Casper. Jose Martin Castillo. Anthony Joseph Charbel. Samuel Huang Chowdhury. Taylor Whitman Cloud. Tabitha Leanne Collins. Benito Compian Jr. Joel Adam Hillner. Alea Anise Houston. Dan Juan. Farin Hussein. Ramiro E. Jaimes. Frank Ray James. Megan E. M. Jeffries. Arpana Jaha. Robert F. Frank Johnson Jr. Shamaria Amana Jointer. Bradley Douglas Jones. Juhuan Kang. David Key. Caitlin Rose Keller. Zarina Bingham Khan. Sarah Grace Knowles. Caitlin Justine Kuntz. Brianna Celeste Kozel. Ginny Yichun Lei. Asraf Lakani Farishta. Saul David Ladir. Elena Ting Lee. Annalise Maria Lopez. Marwin Lopez. Patrick Luberus. Ronald Luvisi. Kanad Bagdram Manasir. Michael Thomas Mahoney. Pavan Manchiganta. Chiaba Man. Nicholas Carlos Mata. Ashley Crystal Mercer. Andrial Michelle Meyer. Jacqueline Margaret Misiano. Lawrence Maimun. Kristen Javon Minor. Angela Nicole Monita. Mateo Samuel Montes. Caitlin Cantu Montoya. John Alexander Mormon. Gary Muller. Raghavendran Muthusani. Avid Narimani.
Nabin Nupin. Tao Gwen. Luis Antonio Nunez. Brittany Obenyen. Elizabeth Ochoa Chan. Trey Osborne. Shailawa Oshinoma. Jeff Osterman. Sundip J. Patel. Jenna Renee Perez. Stephen Anthony Perez. Isaac Joseph Plata. Warren Quanstrom. Manuel E. Ramirez. Rocio Ramos. George Mason Rankin. Amanda Marie Rea. Gilbert Riojas. Alexandria I. Rios. Joseph Paul Ritz. Alicia Janelle Rodriguez. Mercedes Cristel Romero. Jessica Lee Rossler. Amy Valentina Symes. Alexander Salazar. Brittany Nicole Salinas. Patricia Salinas Trevino. Dorian Sanchez. Ruben Dionisio Sanchez Robdero. Christopher James Sisms. Andrew X. Zagura. Kimberly Beeringley Saudi. William Robert Seaver. Rushak Shetty. Angela Smith. Ashley Smith. Kesley Aaron Smith. LaShonda Dominique Snowden. Matthew Gerard Swallow. Jerry Riri Sokolovo. Tunjaka Sumitsato. Christina Sulum. Jobana Tavera. Pooja Tejovani. Catherine Rochelle Tellis. Surendra Thapa. Nolan Trabanino. Julian J. Trevino. Talia Lene Tweedy. Romaldo Valdez. Caitlin Camille Vasquez. David Vidal. Edward Vigil. Tedaswi V. Volatri. Sean Douglas Weaver. Charleston Henry West. Celine Michelle Williams. Joshua Andrew Williams. Troy Raymond Yeglick. Michael Robert Zertucci. Singh Jha. Ryan M. Zilm. This concludes the master's degree candidates from the College of Business.
The following students are receiving a master's degree from the College of Public Policy. Brenda M. Ariano. Lauren Grace Beasley. Jennifer Marie Blackwell. Andrea Rachel Bonilla. Selena Bonilla. Shayla Booth. Conrad Christopher Calderon. Hannah Cardiff. Casey Marie Carpenter. Deborah Mae Crandall. Kaylee Elise Davenport. Silvana De Leon. Joshmeen Dorelis. John D. Elizondo. Priscilla Ann Elizondo. Jennifer Gwen Ferguson. April Yesenia Garcia. Roxana Watts Garcia. Clarice Garza. Herbe Garza Jr. Tatileo Baj Lakjobi. Jenna M. Gonzalez. Brianna Gonzalez. Vanessa Jean Gonzalez. Paul Gray. Miguel Angel Gutierrez Jr. Williams Gutierrez. Shauna Hayden. Adeline Hernandez. Arabella Siller Hernandez. Jeanette Marie Hernandez. Marissa Elaine Hinton. Grady Christopher Horn. Salman Ali Khan Karani. Kayla Lindsay Larvins. Davina Segura Lawrence. Clarissa Ray Leal. Cassandra Denise Link Charles. Diana Gabriela Lujan. Gina Martinez. Patrice Marie McElfresh. Marcos Candelario Mendoza. Maribel Mendoza. Robin Elizabeth Merkel. Mildred Alexandria Monreal. Juliet Imelda Montemayor. Marie E. Olmos. Marcela M. Ontiveros. Monica Martinez Peña. Joe Frank Picasso. Michael S. Prim. Sarah L. Proctor. Pedro Ramirez. Justin Ray Renteria. Emma Nicole Rhodes Hernandez. Laura M. Robles. Nicole Roque. Amy Marta Ryland. Daniela Salinas. Stephanie Danielle Sanchez. Nyla Sanders. Nicholas Schill. Rachel Schindel. Dina Garcia Scorpio. Jeffrey E. Stiegal. Shantarika Thomas. Micaela Jessica Torres. Enrique Antonio Treviño. Fernanda Pacheco de Mendoza Ochoa. Lizette Marie Vela. Samantha Wickmeyer. Reginald B. Wilder. Tanisha Workman. Stephen H. Weisinger. Hannon Jacob. Danielle Morgan Young. Roberto Zamora Jr. Erica Michelle Zapata. Tisha Marie Zapata. Cristina Certuche. Daniel Zoria Velasquez. Angelica M. Zuniga. This concludes the master's degree candidates from the College of Public Policy.
The deans now will certify the baccalaureate degree candidates, beginning with the College of Architecture, Construction, and Planning. Ian Murphy.
Will all baccalaureate degree candidates from the College of Architecture, Construction, and Planning please rise and remain standing? President Amy, upon recommendation of the faculty of the College of Architecture, Construction, and Planning, I certify to you that the candidates who stand before you have completed all academic requirements and are entitled to receive their degrees.
Please be seated. The baccalaureate degree candidates of the College of Business will be certified by Dean Sanders.
Will all College of Business baccalaureate degree candidates please rise and remain standing? President Amy, upon recommendation of the faculty of the College of Business, I certify to you that the candidates who stand before you, having completed all degree requirements, are entitled to receive their degrees.
Please be seated. The baccalaureate degree candidates for the College of Public Policy will be certified by Dean Science.
Will all the baccalaureate degree candidates from the College of Public Policy please rise and remain standing? President Amy, upon recommendation of the faculty of the College of Public Policy, I certify to you that the candidates who stand before you, having completed all academic requirements, are entitled to receive their degrees.
Please be seated. Next, we honor those graduates who have completed the requirement for the Honors College. Dean Kelly will recognize the Honors College graduates.
Will all Honors College graduates please rise and remain standing? President Amy, the candidates who stand before you have been invested with a stole signifying the completion of their degree in our rigorous Honors College curriculum. Please join me as we recognize these students.
Will the honors baccalaureate degree candidates remain standing? Will the baccalaureate degree candidates from the Colleges of Architecture, Construction and Planning, Business, and Public Policy please rise? President Amy will now confer the baccalaureate degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested by law in the Board of Regents of the University of Texas System, I now confer upon each of you the respective academic degree for which you've been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, obligations, and joy pertaining thereto, and I offer each and every one of you my sincerest congratulations. Job well done.
Please be seated. Crossing the stage first to receive their scrolls in each college will be the summa cum laude graduates, followed by the magna cum laude graduates, followed by the cum laude graduates. These honor graduates wear the gold cord to recognize the excellence each has demonstrated in her or his academic pursuits. Will all baccalaureate degree candidates, beginning with the College of Architecture, Construction and Planning, please come forward to receive your scrolls and to be congratulated by your college dean.
The following students are graduating summa cum laude from the College of Architecture, Construction, and Planning. Hirta Paola Montoya. Estefania Barajas. The following students are graduating magna cum laude from the College of Architecture, Construction, and Planning. Porter Bradlon Herr. Marion Jom. Viesca. Adriana Nicole Lintz. The following students are graduating cum laude from the College of Architecture, Construction, and Planning. Maricela Liliana Casanova. Georgina Fernandez Belo. Megan Larie Garcia. Elizabeth Marie Graham. Joel Gell, Jr. Monica Martinez. Ana Giselle Toscano Ramos. Samantha Danielle Benavides. Larry James Watson II. The following students are graduating from the College of Architecture, Construction, and Planning. Alejandro Abarca. Kyle Mark Adams. Marcus Aaron Avila. Bilal Azam. Cheyenne Nicole Bradford. Kristen Nicole Brown. John T. Bird. Jesus M. Castillo. Martha Selene Chocon. Samuel Chong. Brendan Sean Daly. Timothy Heath Edwards. Diane Fernandez de Azam. Alexis Mercedes Garcia. Maria Alejandra Garza. Melissa Garza. Anna Stefania Gonzalez. Carla Patricia Gonzalez. Paola Titanani Gonzalez. Alejandro Luis Guerra. Jesus Antonio Guerrero. Samir A. Gulmani. Diego Hernandez Aguilar. Joseph Anthony Hernandez. Lara Carolina Hernandez. Juan Carlos Hernandez Acosta. Dylan McAfee Holbein. Desiree Igo Areri. Ha Lomo. Brandon Xavier Johnson. Melinda S. Coons. Jose Luis Lapaca. Jenny Lee. Vanessa Lerma. Eduardo Jesus Linen. Arthur Longoria. Jesse Lopez. Helena Manuel. Monica Martinez. Isaiah Elijah Morales. Aaron Morales. Matthew Aaron Moreno. Cody Morris. Jali Alejandra Oliveras. Antonio Adrian Oliveras. Isaiah Olivo. Gabriela Carolina Peña. Moises Tovar Pereira Jr. Andrea Marie Poole. Miriam Ramirez Mendez. Miles Wesley Redix. Gilberto Rodriguez. Eduardo Alexis Sanchez. Carlos A. Rodriguez Ramirez. Orlando M. Rodriguez. Elo Sauceda III. Melanie Leanne Sevilla. Aaron Marlo Skyberg. Emily Ann Smith. Roy Wallace Smith II. Rebecca Snyder. Christy Marie Thompson, PECR. Fernando Tijerina. Vanessa Tintori. Andy Torres. Abigail Traylor. Fu Raymond Trin. Andrea Sofia Valdez. Tiffany C. Vargas. Jonathan Vallo. Allison Selena Villarreal. Austin Matthew Viejo. Marcus Antonio Vizcaya. Shenyan Wang. This concludes the baccalaureate degree candidates from the College of Architecture, Construction, and Planning.
The following students are graduating summa cum laude from the College of Business. Luke Thomas Anthony. Brooke Taylor Berry. Maria Calderon Aquino. Marona L. Carlson. Abby Catchings. Adrian Vincent Cavallini, Joanne Lisa Cole, Ju Young Garcia, Devin Gorse, Nicholas Sam Greco, Lubov Valentinovna Hardy, Christine Nicole Harrigan, Kathleen Marie Hillner, Ashik Amin Giovanni, Nikki Alexandra Long, Kristen Lee Maglacane, Ileana Inés Marcano Villegas, Larissa Nicole Markham, Victorio Arturo Mendez, Samantha Mendoza, Shital Mizra, Jacqueline Leanne Murray, Dominique E. Olivas, Madeline Ashley Pasoli. The following students are graduating magna cum laude from the College of Business. Hernando Adrian Abalis Jr., Edward Abdebowalale Alale, Maria Camille Alba Abad, James Keith Barrows Jr., Taylor Ann Brom, Joshua Wei Kong Ching, Melissa Chong, Celeste Vanessa Cisneros Arista, Jeremy Fook Compton, Diego Armando Enriquez, Ria Caitlin Fry, Abran G. Lozano, Reshma Akbar Ali Mariadia, Irvin Daniel Medina, Ariana Isabel Marafsa, Heather Ki Young Hee Moon, Kyle John Haley, Rachel Nicole Reidender, Derek Anthony Salinas, Irvin Sandoval, Victoria Ann Snowdy, Bianca Maria Torres, Tuhan T. Tran, Valeria Jesse Vargas, Eric M. Villarreal, Tyler Martin Worlin, Mio Yamada, the following students are graduating cum laude from the College of Business. Madison K. Baber, William David Baldridge, Gabriela Renee Barragan, Joseph Barsalo V, Colton Crane Barton, Frederick Mark Bergener, Cicely J. Bonds, Julie Brozovic,
Laura F. Cantu, Audrey Marie Carr, Brianna R. Carrion, Arman Umer Chakiwala, Marcus Anthony Chapa, Michael Andrew Cho, Colin Andrew Chrysler, Natalia de la Pareda, Christine Bilon Deaver, Samuel Joel De Leon, Brian Kendrick Duffy. Evelyn Tolu Lope Ekomana. Catherine Eileen Facemeyer. Johan Ulysses Garcia. Marcus Montana Gonzalez. Lauren Christina Haynes. Spencer David Hendy. Nathan Walker Hermes. Jorge Alejandro Hernandez. Brooke Hillegeista. Ashley Ross Hodge. Jacqueline Bailey Cabzes. Sheldon T. Keller. Michael L. Kirchhoffer. Brandon Montgomery Knight. Yen Dao Hai Lee. Isabel Brianna Lopez. Caroline Maria Loudermilk. Jordan Monique Lowe. Caitlin Justine Macha. Ashley Danielle McGinnis. Justin Tovar McGuire. Jonathan David McLemore. Rebecca Aladid Medina Jimenez. Jessica Lee Miller. Zachary Anthony Miranda. Mitchell Perry Moser. Alexandra Mutha Rio. Kelly Marie Muilai. Mume Odiwo. Melissa Ortiz. Marissa Paria. Michelle Paz Balado. Roque E. Peña. Angela M. Ramirez. Magdalene E. Ramirez. Manuel Octavio Ramon. Lisa J. Ramos. Brandon T. Robalin. Daniel Stephen Rodriguez. Mario Martinez Salas Jr. Eduardo U. Salazar. Sumina Samal. Brianna Alexis Thornhill. Daniel Elise Thornberry. Sharon Catherine Tovar. Thomas Paul Tomasco Jr. Ryan Dean Tremaine. Allison Renee Trenchuk Ortiz. Ben Varga. Francis Cecilio Villarreal. Lynette Raquel Welch. Jacotance Danielle Williams. Wendy Zhao Ying Wenjin. The following students are graduating from the College of Business: Sarah Eunice Abdul. Diana Asaya Do. Jordan Cole Adams. Jacob Antonio Ahmed. Salomon A. Ujai. Ana Alicia Alanis. Armando Alanis Flores. Hector Ivan Alanis. Megan Victoria Alanis. Ali Fayez Alduila. Adam Samuel Alfano. Danielle Alejandro Ayeda. Brooke Elizabeth Allen. Yasmin Marie Alazan. Frank Anthony Alvarado. Christian Alvarez Castillos. Renee Anthony Alvarez Jr. Ekram Hazim Ayafe. Nicholas George Angel. Savannah Marie Answalda.
Amber Marie Arriaga. Kimberly Ashley Arroyo. Abir A. Atta. Carl Anthony Austin III. Viviana Marie Avalos. Natalia Badillo. Patria Marie Lauricio Bailey. Bob Bailey. Patrick Michael Bisa. Nicole Devana Baker. Zachary James Baker. Sukhjit Bal. Alexander Aaron Balfour. Alejandro R.L. Barragan. Jared Arnold Barrera. Nicole Adriana Baron. Jacob Richard Benavides. Anthony James Bennett. Najib Benzala. Victor Eron Burzosa. Rima Bhupendra Bhakta. Tara Nicole Campa Allen. Marianella Carmelita Boglio. Bailey Elaine Booker. Koya Mache Booker. Chase Daniel Bowling. Zachary Garrett Boydus. Jonathan Guy Brookins Jr. Kayla Jovan Brown. Patrick William Buchan. Nicholas Austin Bullard. Serena M. Boldridge. Jordan Elizabeth Burns. Harper Gabrielle Bush. Daniel Buzo Jr. Hector C. Calderon. Katrina Eliana Camacho. Carolyn C. Campa. Mackenzie Renee Campbell. Daisy Ayanel Campos. Santiago M. Carriel Rasiga. Victor Carrillo Magallanes. Marlene Castillo. Rodolfo Martinez Castillo. Jorge Gerardo Castillo Castellanos. Adria Lorraine Castor. Manuel Matius de Castro. Yesenia Cavazos. Jorge Alberto Cayetano. Marissa Cerrillo. Genevieve Cervantes. Joseph D. Ceballos. Brian Edward Chambers. Ezra J. Champion. Jesus Alejandro Chapa. Magali Chapa. Alejandra Chavez. Olga Yesenia Chavez. Isaiah D. Clay. Eric Robert Kleinbell. Jorge Luis Godina. Colton Blake Cockrell. Daniela M. Colazo. Cassandra Contreras. Michael A. Corona, Daniel R. Cortez, Kelsey N. Creeks, Jada Kylie Cunningham, Christian Anthony Dabdoud,
Zachary Thomas Davenport, Veronica E. de la Iguana, Mauricio de Alba, Jonathan Porfirio de la Cruz, Miguel Angel de la Rosa, Kimberly Christine de la Torre, Ashley de la Garza, Victor V. de la Garza, Brittany Deep, Kirby R. Doya Jr., Catherine J. Dominguez, Allison Danielle Doolittle, Karina Elizabeth Duban, Ricardo Manuel Dunez III, Denisa Dupu, Olivia Monique Duran, Stanley O'Neill Dye Jr., Nicholas S. Eads, Kristen Madison Edge, Kellyanne Renee Elam, Lauren Nicole Elzalde, Renea Louise English, Joseph R. Espinosa, Esteban A. Estrada, Jessica Farina Chi, Jose A. Fernandez Jr., Prospero Alejandro Fernandez, Samuel Ira Fisher, Kiana Elizabeth Fleming, Benjamin Flores, Emiliano Flores, Daniel Patrick Flynn, Dion Malik Ford, Elizabeth Aaron Fox, Rebecca Lynn Franklin, Sarah Jane Frida Bowling, Martha Alice Fredericks, Marie Mar Ortiz Gaitan, Cesar Gallego Jr., Chelsea Michaela Galvan, Isaac Villalobos Gamboa, Darren C. Ganaway, Gabriela Garcia, Karina Elizabeth Garcia, Patricia De La Fuerte Garcia, Tani Andrea Garcia, Vineja Renee Garcia, Maria Helen Galeanas, Carla Garcia Dominguez, Cesar Antonio Garza Jr., Justin Antonio Garza, Trenton Cade Gilbert, Taylor Hunter Marie Georgina Vett, Davis Anderson Gill, Ivana Brooke Gilliam, Evan Wilson Glass, Michelle Gondiaz, Nicholas Anthony Goff, Melissa Jasmine Goings, Anthony Joseph Galinsky, Graciela Gomez, Patricio Ricardo Gomez, Aaron Blake Gonzalez, Cassandra Marie Gonzalez, Martin Luis Gonzalez, Levi Andrew Espinosa, Larry J. Del Bosque, Cesar Adrian Gonzalez, Diana Alejandra Gonzalez, Hector Thomas Diaz, Elliot Garza, Joseph Martin Gonzalez, Fernando Garcia, Lizette Gonzalez,
Victor Gonzalez, Robert Dale Goods, Warren Weston Goretti, Christina Faye Graham, Jacqueline Joy Granado, Benjamin J. Graves, Cameron James Griffith, Saul A. Guardiola, Ashley Renee Guerra, Adriana Cynthia Guerrero, Wesley K. Gherkin, Joseph Ryan Guzman, Gabriel Matthew Gwynn, Taylor Nicole Hagler, Josie Jill Hansen, Joshua Nathaniel Harrison, Gavin Hoyce Hart, Yannick Michael Hasenbaug, Ryan Scott Hayes, Jack Tyler Hayes, Zachary Stephen Hines, Stephen Lane Helms, Benjamin Alexander Hernandez, Carla Imelda Hernandez, Hunter Bjorg Hernandez, Jacqueline Hernandez, Peyton Renee Hernandez, Ricky Hernandez Jr., Andres Herrera, Sergio Alejandro Herrera, David William Heisey, Hannah Renee Hickey, Mason Powell Hill, Troy Williams Holmes, Aziana Alex Hood Hostin, Benjamin Van Hoa, Robin Lynn Hudspeth, Tammy Guadalupe Huerta, Frank Anthony Hidrogo, Jennifer Joy Jaster, Logan Todd Jennings, Leticia Yvonne Jimenez, Terrell Kennard Johnson, Zachary Miguel Jordan, Jamil Kafi, Tanvi Tajin Kanjivani, Alexander Lee Claypaul, Stefan Christopher Kaniski, Lauren Alexandria Knight, Paul Ryan Kugler, Trevor Kosub, Kyle Christopher Kochios, Ellen M. Kreider, Victoria M. Kustelski, Aquil Lazat, Rohan Nilesh Kumar Lakhani, Christopher Bernard Lamro, Lauren Nicole Lapping, Viviana Lara Pandoja, Aaron Olivera Larson, Tu An Lei, Marielle Elizabeth Leal, Marcus Anthony Lerma, Isabel Marie Limon, Angela Ann Limones, Jonathan Michael Llamas, Jocelyn Loera, Adrian Daniel Lopez, Ana Maria Lopez.
Daisy Lopez. Daniel Jose Lopez. Erica Nicole Lopez. Fatima Lopez. John Anthony Lopez Jr. Roberto and Alejandro Lopez Araiza. Samantha Nicole Lopez Araiza. Carlos Adrian Loya. Matthew David Lucio. Andrea Margarita Luna. Raimundo Luna. Julie Wexon Lee. Sydney Alex Mauhau. Sonia Medrano Medina. Corey Evan Megan. Zoheb Shabir Makani. Soledad Selena Mancias. Skylar Blake Mancini. Melissa Catherine Mangold. Lauren Ashley Marquez. Ashley Elizabeth Martinez. Ivan Rafael Martinez. Jason Anthony Martinez. Kristen Celeste Martinez. Mark Edward Martinez. Raul Cesar Martinez. Yaritza Martinez. Sandra Martinez Rojas. Kyle Joseph Massey. Joseph Paul Matuk. Vanessa Marie Maines. Aisha Mays. Elton George McGee. Colton Allen McDaniel. Josephine Alejandra Meda. Courtney Blair Metters. Alyssa Liana Medeles. Valerie Isabel Medina. Cassandra Araceli Meja. Olga Marisa Mejia. Karen Leanne Mejorada. Pablo Menchaca. Thomas Michael. Kelsey Ray Meagle. Andrew Hunter Wilburn. Devin DuRay Miller. Briley Nellen Monk. Brissa Michelle Morales. Corey Paul Morales. Gabrielle Nicole Moreno. Victoria Renee Morris. Macy Ann Moses. Jared Mark Mosley. James Paul Michelet Mulberry. April Garcia Musquiz. Abby Elizabeth Napier. Sumari Narula. Adrian Manuel Nava. Jesus Navarro. Nira Nupani. Nira Jing. Daniel Trung Nguyen. Hoya Hu Nguyen. Min Jing Nguyen. Antonio Nino. Luis A. Locaso de la Reyes. Joe Anthony Nolasaya. Richard Mayuran Norwood. Natalia Oakley. Lizette Ochoa. Philip Andrew Ochoa. Britton James Olds. Brantley Brooks Oliver. Jeremiah Olivo. Aprovoke Frederick Aloco.
Christopher M. Organ. Brian S. Ormsby. Jasmine L. Orozco. Ivana Ortiz. Mauricio Ortiz. Nicole Ann Otanviano. Jasmine S. Pace. Jacob Richard Padilla, Akshay Prakshabai Patel, Philip O'Neill Patterson, Michael D. Pedraza, Taylor Shazan Peppercorn, Kendall Taylor Picard, Bon Pemberton II, Nicholas Peña, Gabriela Anay Perales, Isaac Perales, Erica Valdez Perez, Joel A. Perez, Jules Austin Perez, Naida Nori Perez, Roberto P. Petito, Alexis F. Pichardo, Kiona A. Pittman, Rafael Borras, Ashlyn Raquel Pruitt, Darian M. Pryor, Austin Ryan Pugh, Jonathan Harold Pullen, Tiana M. Quarles, Elisa Lee Ramirez, Felicia Ramirez, Javier Rene Ramirez Jr., Jeannie Neftali Ramirez, Melissa Yvette Ramirez, Fernando Ramirez Ramos Jr., Fernando Javier Ramos Jr., Caitlin M. Rankin, Deidre Nicole Reeser, Stephanie F. Reyes, Eduardo Reina, Camille Adriana Richards, Hugo Rios, Catherine Ann Robertson, Andrea Robeson, Alan Q. Rodriguez, Jorge Edward Rodriguez, Jose Ignacio Rodriguez, Julia Rodriguez, Sarah Jean Rodriguez, Zachary Rodriguez, Titus T. Rogers Jr., Christina Roman, Paula L. Roman Horak, Andrew Jeremiah Rosario, Chase Caldwell Roseboro, Cameron LaTourette Ross, Justin Rost, Charles Brett Rutledge, Nelson Alejandro Salas, Esmeralda Salazar, Gabriela Salazar, Ashley Monique Salcido, Dominic Anthony Sanchez, Sarah Jean Sanchez, Savannah Georgia Sanchez, Carlos Sanchez Gardia Sanchez, Jonathan Eric Santiago, Kelly Deanne Santizo,
Erica Santoyo, Sarah Sayani, Ryan A. Schaefer, Henry Britton Schorsch, Catherine Sue Schrader. Jestoni Schroeder. Cameron James Scott. David Serna Hernandez. Pancham Bipin Shah. Kelsey Ann Sharp. Austin Joseph Shaw. Dorothy Rose Ship. Alec Brandon Cifuentes. Brianna Riesle. Nathan Patrick Singletary. Jason Alexandra Ciravino. Damon Kendrick Skeely. Daisha R. Smith. Karina Edo Solis. Enrique Soto Prado. Diana Soto. Brian Spencer. Ashley Ariana Spinks. Elizabeth Ray Springer. Lauren Austin Stevens. James I. Stevens. Lawrence James Suffern. Jonathan Taylor Sunday. Amanda May Swame. Iris Sani Darian. Randy James Talioga. Mariah Nicole Taylor. Ashley Michelle Terrazas. Marcus Wesley Thomas. Marisol Ayana Thompson. Carlos Alberto Torres. Jose Alberto Torres Jr. Sophie Ann Tahasevan. Jennifer Tovar Garcia. Catherine Wynn Tron. Free Viet Tron. Kendall Lorraine Taylor. Alex Trevino. David Alejandro Trevino. Nicholas Lacole Trevino. Christopher Paul Tristan. Jose Urbino. Natalia Urube. Alfonso Jerry Vargas. Olivia C. Vasquez. Abel Vega. Nayala Cristel Vinces. Andrea Marie Vickers. Mitchell Robert Vickery. Jonathan Eli Violante. Nia Imani Walker. Stephen McPhail Wallace. Quentin Brett Walters. Jasmine Renee Ward. Christian Tarek Wardell. Megan Julissa Ware. Derwin Watkins Jr. Derwin. Ready? Jake Michael Warzinski. Jeremy Ian Weir. Mariko Rochelle Wenrick. Darian Arthur West. Lindsay Aaron Whitaker. Christopher Lamont Watt. Dinuk Wiharama Single.
Brieria Alexandra Willis. Angela Nicole Winston. Taylor A. Wise. Christopher Paul Womble. Timothy D. Wooldridge. Mark Allen Wozniak. Shutian Wu. Abel Ayaya Yemezgen. Tyler Wayne Yoder. Brandon Orsales Yu. Chun Chung Yu. Rodolfo Antonio Zelaya III. Zihan John. Alexis J. Zita. This concludes the baccalaureate degree candidates from the College of Business. The following students are graduating summa cum laude from the College of Public Policy. Maria Yvette Arroyo. The following students are graduating magna cum laude from the College of Public Policy. Nisa Abril Cabral. Albert Evan Peña. Edna Patricia Segovia. Yolanda K. Smith. Ana Maribel Swan. Rose Jennifer Lynn Tingley. Ryan James Todd. Odalis Vielma. Noelia Vielda. The following students are graduating cum laude from the College of Public Policy. Fernando Ayon. Samantha Lynn Brown. Chantel Calderon. Justin Garza. Michelle Gonzalez Palacios. Cesare Lopez. Forrest Blake Matyear. Kayla Amber Rascon. Selena Rivera. Paloma Guadalupe Sarmiento. Stephen Nicholas Smith. Aaron Robert Vanderkay. The following students are graduating from the College of Public Policy. Amber Lee Arguello. Alexandra Aldalco. Kristen Gabriel Allegado. Dylan Thomas Alexander. Hassan Ali. Jocelyn Yareli Alvarado. Michael Joseph Amaya. Kenzie Andecover. Anthony Helman Antiqueria. Victor Antonio Arcos. Mitchell Ross Armstrong. Diana Anais Arroyo. Folad Aruzangib. Jesus Dayer Banuelos. Amy Roxana Barba. Luis Eduardo Bernal Nuel. Justin Carl Brown. Luis Ricardo Camacho. Christopher Michael Cantu. Crystal Yvonne Castillo. Lisa Valentine Cervantes. Amanda D. Chacon. Joshua A. Clark. Isaiah Deshawn Cowan. Maverick Levert Crawford III. Arthur Edward Cruz. Cristia Daniela Cruz. Jordan Tyler Psychoza. April Nicole de Montalca.
Christopher Paul Den. Marcus Jerome Dewberry. Erica Diaz. Jennifer Din. Christopher Martin Dismuke. Alexandra Dautry. Alyssa Duplanche. Omar Escheria. Eva Cristina Flores. Kevin Caleb Fowler. Yasmin Ray Fritz. Maria Helen Galanis. Jacqueline Garcia. Liana Alexa Garcia. Melissa Camille Garcia. Mateo A. Garza. Mercedes Flores Garcia. Karen Garza. Carla E. Gomez. Epidio Mauricio Gomez Diander. Ana Lisa Gonzalez. Brian Gonzalez. Maria de Jesus Gonzalez. Asia Renee Gray Day. Fernando Guerra. Alexis Marie Gutierrez. Abigail E. Hale. Aloncio Wilburn Hardin Jr. Cameron Eric Harvey. Gabriel Hernandez. Rosalinda Jane Hasso. Dallas Bryce Johnson. Lauren Catherine Johnson. Karina Jones. Jamie Lynn Kaitin. Usam S. Khalaf. James Harrison Leach. Jeffrey Philip Lesh. Jennifer Lopez. Dacia Janae Lopez. Tulia Lopez. Pedro Emerique Luan. Kaylin Monique Malvo. Jonathan Paul Manzaraze. Bianca Daisy Martinez. Claudia Veronica Martinez. Isidro Martinez. Ismar Dariana Martinez. Kristen Gabrielle Martinez. Karina McDaniel. Kirk Ryan McElroy. Joe Michael Mejia. Candace K. Melendez. Paloma Isabel Mendoza. Jason Jesse Moreno. Amanda Nicole Mosley. Amani Desiree Moss. Rachel Lorraine Merchland. Sterling Blair Neal. Nicholas George Nirakos. Charles Robert Nickel. Nicholas Antonio Oaxaca. Tatiana Olveda. Michael Ortiz. Ryan Outlaw. John Paul Ozina. Gilberto Paz. Jason Alexander Pena. Yasmin Pereira. Sergio L. Pinal. Tiffany Puenta. Ivan Quintanilla. Alexander Rafael Ramirez. Sean Michael Ramirez. Augustine R. Rendon. Cooper Reed Rendon. Lauren Danielle Rios. James Rivera. Aaron J. Rodarte. Davina Jewel Rodriguez. Gabrielle Nicole Rodriguez.
Joseph Anthony Rodriguez. Juan Ociel Rodriguez. Pablo Bernardo Rodriguez. Isabel Maria Romero. Jasmine Isabel Salazar. Paul Anthony Sadidar. Adrian Sanchez. Caesar Alexander Sena. Megan Michelle Schaefer. Ethan Tyler Shockey. Jaime Isaac Solis. Brianna Alexa Somuano. Cassidy Corvo Walls Thomas. Vanessa Torres. Alexa Chantal Trevino. Franklin Anthony Vavi Wisi. Jose G. Ugualde. Andrew Lee Valdez. Chastity Autumn Vasquez. Ryan D. Vasquez. Julissa Guadalupe Vega Rodriguez. Connor Logan Villarreal. This concludes the baccalaureate degree candidates from the College of Public Policy.
Ladies and gentlemen, your UTSA class of 2018. Give them a big hand. I would like to go off script at this point and recognize another member of a stage party, our mace bearer for the day, Mr. Julius Gribaud, who was the founding dean of the College of Architecture, served as the executive vice provost and then interim provost. Julius, stand up, take a bow for congratulations on a great career. I would now like to invite UTSA Alumni Association President Andrew Waterman to come forward.
Thank you, Dr. Agarwal. And thanks again for all that you've done for the students at UTSA. You made a great impact. Thank you. For all of those of you with UTSA rings, now's the time. Would you please remove them and flip them around so the insignia faces forward, outwardly, to show the whole world that you're a proud alumnus of UTSA. You did it. To paraphrase the final line of our Roadrunner Creed, now and forever, you are Roadrunners. On behalf of the UTSA Alumni Association, we'd like to congratulate you on joining the more than 123,000 alumni of this distinguished university. Consider them for your personal board of directors. Welcome to the family. Congratulations.
To signify a final rite of passage and graduation from the University of Texas at San Antonio, will all the undergraduates please shift the tassel on your mortarboard to the left side. I now ask all of you to stand and join Joseph Heron as he leads us in the singing of the UTSA alma mater, signifying the conclusion of today's commencement ceremony.
Voices raised with nos vamos. Si nos dejan, buscamos un rincón cerca del cielo. Si nos dejan, haremos con las nubes terciopelo. Y ahí, juntitos los dos, cerquita de Dios, será lo que soñamos. Si nos dejan, te llevo de la mano, corazón, y ahí nos vamos. Si nos dejan, de todo lo demás nos olvidamos. Si nos dejan, si nos dejan. Qué linda está la mañana en que vengo a saludarte. Venimos todos con gusto y placer a felicitarte. El día en que tú naciste, nacieron todas las flores. Y en la pilar del bautismo cantaron los ruiseñores. Ya viene amaneciendo, ya la luz ya nos dio. Levantarte de mañana, mira que ya amaneció. Y échale mi mariachi los paisanos. En las estrellas del cielo tengo que bajar de dos. Una para saludarte y otra para decirte adiós. Volaron 4 palomas por toditas las ciudades. Y hoy por ser Día de las Madres te deseamos